In today's video, I will be working with a client who is currently undergoing skin transitioning. She came in with a rough skin texture with multiple purples and close comedon, as you can see. And this is a sign of congestion and inflammation on her skin. After a thorough skin assessment, I discovered that her skin condition was worsened by the excessive use of different types of topical steroids, which unfortunately did more harm than good to our skin. So today I'm going to be starting our healing journey. I'm so excited to be the one handling this case. And my focus is going to be on skin detoxification, restoring our skin barrier, and correcting the existing breakouts and as well texture issues. So stay tuned. If this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. Please subscribe now and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. This channel is dedicated to skincare education, real treatment journeys, and professional tips for esthetician and beauty entrepreneur. If you're passionate about skincare and want to transform lives through skincare, you're in the right place. So let's get into the video. I started our treatment with a double cleansing routine, which is one of the most important steps when prepping the skin for a chemical peel. So I've talked about skin prep when it comes to chemical peel. You can watch the first video. So first cleansing, I use the Maya Brightening Facial Wash, which contains 5% glycolic acid. This cleanser helps to exfoliate dead skin cells and brighten the skin gently. However, if you are recommending glycolic acid cleanser to client for home use, please advise that they limit it to 3 times per week to avoid over exfoliation and damaging the skin barrier. So for the second cleansing, I use the Maya Jelly Facial Wash. In my first video, when I was talking about prepping the skin for chemical peel, I laid emphasis on the importance of deep cleansing before your peel. This allows your peel to penetrate better because deep cleansing simply means that you're taking off impurities from the skin and getting the skin ready for the active. So I always do double cleansing. Now, this is the second cleansing, which involves the use of the Maya Jelly Facial Cleanser. Now, this cleanser contains 2% salicylic acid, and salicylic acid helps to penetrate deep into the pores to dissolve excess oil and cleanse out blackheads and comedons. I take cleansing very seriously because when the skin is properly prepped, your chemical peel penetrates better and gives more visible results. The next step is the toning. Toning is very important. Toning simply means the use of toner, and this toner helps to take residue away from the skin. It gives the skin an instant glow and prepares the skin from the enzyme max treatment. For this enzyme max, I'm using the lactic acid enzyme max. Now, this max is often called a game changer in my facial treatment. This is because it is one of my favorite formulas and it is available for private labeling starting for just 1 liter. If you try this max, you're going to be surprised at the complete change is going to do for your facial treatment. Now let's take a look at the benefits of lactic acid to the skin and what makes this enzyme max very special. Lactic acid provides gentle exfoliation by removing dead skin cells from the surface of the skin and making it perfect for sensitive and damaged skin. You can also do your research. Lactic acid also improves skin texture. It softens rough patches and brightens dull looking skin for a smoother look. It also serves as an hydration booster because lactic acid itself is a humectant that attracts moisture into the skin, keeping the skin hydrated and plump. Lactic acid can also fade hyperpigmentation from the skin. It is effective in reducing dark spots, melasma, and acne scars over time. It can also stimulate collagen production by encouraging cells turnover, which helps reduce fine lines and improve firmness of the skin. Lactic acid can also balance skin pH. It maintains the skin natural acidity and can also be used to adjust the pH of skincare products when citric acid is not available. When I say this enzyme max is one of my best secrets, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You need to leave this max for about 25 minutes. I left the max for 25 minutes and allow it to dry without steaming, and then you gently wipe it off. You can also peel off the max, whichever one that works well for you. After that, I use the acetone to decrease the skin. This ensures no oil residue remains, which is critical before applying your chemical peel. You can also use IPA, which is isopropyl alcohol, to decrease the skin. Now, this step is very, very important. Make sure you do not skip this step. You want to decrease the skin properly to ensure you do not have any oil residue left on the skin. Now we move on to the main parts of the treatment, which is the chemical peel. For this client, I use a custom blend of TCA and Dermal Glow Peel by Glow Aesthetics. You guys know that I love to use Glow Aesthetic peels. This is because these peels are super effective. I use it in my spa and I've seen amazing results and feedbacks from clients. So I apply the mixture using a small cotton pad in 4 layers. This means that I apply the first layer and then I move to the second layer and then I apply the third layer. So for every layers, you want to wait for some few minutes to allow the peel penetrate deeply into the skin. Now, TCA has a deeper penetration, even up to the dermal layer of the skin, which is the second layer of the skin. Do not forget that we have the epidermis, we have the dermis, and we have the subcutaneous layer. So the TCA can penetrate up to the dermal layer of your skin. And the dermis contains blood vessels that supplies nutrient to the skin and also helps to regulate temperature of the skin. So the dermis is very, very important when it comes to the nutrient that is being supplied to the skin. And this chemical peel, which is a TCA, has a deeper penetration up to the dermis. The dermal glow is a superficial peel that works in the superficial parts of the skin, which is the epidermal layer. And for your epidermal layer, the peel works on your stratum basal. Do not forget, stratum basal is where you have your melanocytes, which is responsible for melanin production. And this is why the dermal glow is effective when it comes to inhibiting melanin production. Now, these two peels works excellently well on the skin when combined together. You're going to be surprised at the amazing changes you're going to see on this client's skin after 3 weeks. Now, like I said, I applied 4 layers of this peel and I took my time with this phase because this phase is very, very important. Your application techniques is also very important. You want to ensure that the peel is properly applied on the skin and also avoid sensitive area like the side of the eyes, the corner of the nose, corner of the mouth. You want to protect those areas with Vaseline to avoid tearing of the skin. If you just stumbled on this video or if this is your first time of watching, kindly subscribe now and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. This channel is dedicated to skincare education, real treatment journey, and professional tips for estheticians and beauty entrepreneurs who want to grow their career. Now back to the chemical peel video. If you've not gotten a professional training on chemical peel, before you embark on this journey, make sure you get trained professionally. Now this is because there are different types of chemical peels and different strengths. If you do not understand the strengths to use, you are going to ruin the skin barrier of your clients. This is why I always advise my students to ensure they get trained professionally before they embark on this journey. Now, if you take note, I did not take off the chemical peel. I left the chemical peel on the skin. Yes, I did not clean away the chemical peel. Rather, I am going to be using this hydrating sheet mask to soothe the skin. So what you need to do is to remove the mask from the pack and place it directly on the skin. Now, this is going to give the skin a calming, soothing effect. Yes, this is very, very good. Now, the next thing is that you're going to leave this marks on our skin for like 5 to 8 minutes. And just so you know, these hydrating marks are also available for wholesale purchase. If you're a spa owner or a skin esthetician and you want to get these hydrating marks at wholesale deals, yes, we got amazing prices for these marks. Now, another thing you want to do is to ensure that you massage it in. Now, you see what I'm doing. I'm doing this to ensure that the hydration gets penetrates directly into the skin, and this will help to calm down the heat from the chemical peel. So after you must have used the mask, you want to remove it and then you want to clean up the skin and apply the ICC Farm hyperpigmentation gel. Now, if you don't have the ICC Farm hyperpigmentation gel, you can leave it and just go straight to your moisturizer or your sunscreen. But I always like to use this particular hyperpigmentation gel after my chemical peel because over time I have seen the significant changes. Yes, in fact, after one peel, the result is always amazing with these techniques. Now, different stroke for different folks. A lot of people have different techniques that works well for them, but for personally for me, these techniques works well for me, and I've gotten amazing results from it. Then after this, I am going to apply a broad spectrum sunscreen, which I'm going to be using Aqua. You can as well use any other good sunscreen on the skin. Then after this, I am going to massage the sunscreen directly into the skin to ensure that she is properly protected. I have finally concluded our first treatment session. We will continue monitoring our skin and provide updates on our progress in 3 to 4 weeks. Remember, treating damaged or steroid abuse skin takes time, patience, and the right protocol. So, guys, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up to encourage me. Drop your questions or comments below and share it with someone who may need this knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more in-depth video, product review, and real-life skincare journey. Until next time, keep learning, keep treating, and keep glowing. Bye.